Chapter 1. Reunion. First period. Maths. With an S. It's more than one math. At least two.
This is the formula. You will need it when calculating trajectory. Make sure you commit it to memory.
I forgot it already. Political economic.
This is known as Gross Domestic Product, or GDP for short.
Some people pronounce it as GDP.
By the way, the GDP of the Empire of Erebonia rose 42% last year compared to 2 years ago.
It's almost like we gained two other countries. Field training.
Today's task is walking. Sounds easy, right? Well, let me tell you, it won't be.
These boots aren't made for walking.
We'll be marching, so I need to see perfect posture and formation while armed. Even combat tactics got worn out by this.
The War of the Lions.
I know, it says on the board.
Said to be the largest turning point in the history of the Empire. The end of this war brought us to our modern era. Today, we'll be looking into the events leading up to the war that caused it to develop the way it did.
The way he explains it, it's actually pretty easy to understand.
How dare he be a good instructor? Ugh.
An interesting perspective.
Oh, I see. I'm actually learning a lot.
He's so dashing.
Oh dear. Looks like that's it for today. How'd you guys hold up? Tired. I was prepared for the coursework to be difficult, but even so. You're just piling more work on us just as we're getting used to the old place? Not yet, but I may end up needing to do just that. The curriculum here at the branch campus is pretty diverse. It'd probably be a good idea to prepare yourselves for even more work down the road. If only there weren't so many lectures. Energy consumption greater than expected. Sheesh. Tomorrow is a free day, is it not? That's right. In fact, I was just about to explain. Right, the entrance guide mentioned that, didn't it? How is it different than a normal day off? I think of free days as normal school days, but without any classes. On free days, you can study, train, or pursue one of your hobbies. If you get permission beforehand, you can even go visit Heimdall for the day. Well, that's a lot more freedom than I expected. I figured it was going to be some rest day with a ton of rules and restrictions. That doesn't sound too bad, though. Well, it's just one of the things that makes Thors, Thors. However, though you're generally free to choose what you do, there is one mandatory test tomorrow. You need to choose a club to join. Really? A club? I hadn't thought there would be clubs at a school that was only just founded. It was a requirement from the principal herself. She said as long as we're using the Thors name, student clubs are a must. You'll be allowed to apply for a club as long as you have at least 2 members. We'll also see about getting your club the proper equipment. Oh, and any students who don't join a club will be put on the student council, where they'll work directly under the principal. Sounds dangerous. What is it with this place? Everyone here is too over the top. So we're being forced to choose then. We have until tomorrow, correct? Right, I recommend you start thinking about it after school today. If you need advice, feel free to talk with any of the faculty members. Remember, we're here to help you. Understood. I prefer just having you assign me a club. Also, regarding the new course at the end of the week. Yeah, I forgot about that. Panzer Soldat training. That's right. The training units have arrived at the hangar. You'll be joining the combat tactics student for basic maneuvering lessons. After that, we'll discuss the special lessons, the first of which will take place this week. The special lessons. I was curious about those. Luckily, no point in us asking about them now, is there? Sorry, but not even us instructors have been filled in on it. Anyway, focus on tomorrow for now. Think of it as a day to spread your wings and lift your spirits. That concludes homeroom. Can I have you lead the class here, Altina? Understood.
Stand. Bow.
Instructor's room. Ding-a-ding. Well, tomorrow is the free day. It's essentially a free day for us faculty members as well. However, I'd like you all to join a briefing at 3 p.m. A briefing? It's starting to sound really military in here all of a sudden. Is it perhaps about... That's correct, the special lessons that will be held next weekend. I see. It's the only info we're getting for now, eh? If it's this top secret, I'm guessing it's gonna be bigger than even Panzer Soldat training. All of the students will be joining in for these lessons, correct? Correct. Without exception, all students and teachers from classes 7 through 9 will participate. Please report at 3 p.m. tomorrow to the tactical conference room in the main building. And that is all for now. She's the picture-perfect model of a hard-ass RMP guy, that's for sure. Wait, I hear it. Things are only gonna get more army-flavored around here. Yeah. Seems that way to me, too. That key place, the Panzer Soldats and that freight train. For branch campers, this place is far too well equipped to be some throwaway pawn. Yeah, that's true. I know the main campus was renovated as well, but I'd be surprised to hear that just as much mirror was spent here. What bothers me, though, is where is it all coming from? If they're dropping that much cash here, what are they expecting in return from us? Man, what have I gotten myself into? Get me out of this crazy place. Instructor Randolph. Well, I mean, we can't really stop you from leaving, but... Come on now, I'm just kidding around. I'm not just gonna drop my responsibilities like that. Besides, the kids in combat tactics seem like they're gonna be a fun group to work with. Anyway, I think I'll head out now. Let's both go check up on the kids. See if they need help with their big club decision. Yeah, got it. I'll see you later. Boom, boom. Can't help but feel like there's a wall between us. Barrier, you might say. Really, I don't get that impression. He's easy to talk with, and he seems to care for his students. No, he's definitely a great instructor. It's just, a year ago I fought against one of his comrades. So I don't imagine he's got a very high opinion of me. That's not how Randy works. And honestly, I can't really blame him. Rean. Anyway, I'll go check in with the students and head back to the dorm for the day. I'm sure picking a club on such short notice isn't going to be easy for them. Yeah, good point. I've said it before, but let's both keep doing our best. Now then, school's done for the day. It's got a different feeling to it than when I was a student, kind of refreshing. Maybe I'll walk around the campus, get a feel for it. I can chat with some of the students while I'm at it. And if they've got any problems or need advice, maybe I can help them out. I should also talk with the principal and the other faculty members. You can now view the Character tab in your notebook. The Character tab lets you read profiles and additional information on certain characters you've met. Additional information can be added to their profile through specific conversations, events, etc. The Quick Travel menu is now available. Open the Quick Travel menu, hit the square button and select a location you visited before to instantly return there. The Quick Travel menu will also display locations of key events and your comrades. So what we got on the map? Several people to go around and speak to, it seems. Can I see inside the building? I'm saying, can I see inside the building? Yeah, that's the bit I'm on there, on the right. You idiot. So, let's go. Like, isn't this What? In the library, you can find many books that explain history and concepts found in Zemuria. In addition, since new books are added to the recommended reading corner each chapter, check back every so often to see if a new book catches your eye. Some books will be automatically recorded in the Books tab in your notebook after you've read them once. This way, you can reread them at any time. I thought it was going to be a scene. I'm assuming Towa's upstairs then. It's like, I just want to get the red exclamations and stuff like that, because that's what we're doing at this point, remember? No rounds. Which is weird. So weird. It's almost time to call it a day. I trust things went smoothly for you today. Looks like you have a good grasp on this whole teaching thing. No, I wouldn't say that. Every day I'm reminded of just how much more I have left to learn. Just like the students, I have to keep learning and improving myself all the time. Oh, so humble. You look like you want to say something, though. There's no need to hold back on my account. I'm still having trouble wrapping my head around it. The Golden Rakshasa herself here. Do you find it just as amusing as I do? After everything I've done, here I am, in such a mundane place as this. To be honest, I've been feeling weaker ever since we lost the Civil War. Though I was still somehow able to accomplish my role last autumn. The Northern War. Our invasion of the autonomous state just north of the Empire. Northumbria. It was a war of retaliation against the Northern Jaegers, who were based there. We were all called upon by the government. You were there too, if I recall. Yes, though Valimar and I weren't put on the front lines. Honestly, I don't think we could even call what happened there a war. What with you and Brigadier General Wallace commanding the provincial armies, equipped with the most advanced panzer soldates available. The assault in conjunction with the tank unit was relentless. And Northumbria followed the same fate as Crossbell. It's not quite how I'd put it. It'd be more accurate to say it was driven to the same fate by our dear Chancellor's design. In any event, that battle was a good turning point for me. The provincial army was falling apart after the Civil War, but thanks to the Northern War, we were able to salvage it. As the Countess of my family, I had planned to leave the army to Wallace, find myself a husband, and pop out some heirs. But then, for some reason, I was called to be the principal here. Fate is an intriguing thing indeed. Some reason, huh? At any rate, tomorrow will be our school's first free day. Relax and stretch your legs a bit, but be sure to help our students out with their club decisions. Right, understood. Oh, and as I said, those students who don't join a club tomorrow will be forced into the student council. If there end up being too many, I'm putting you in charge of them all. I'll do my best to avoid that happening. Yes, it'll be quite a bit of work. Right, so let's head upstairs. Let's speak to Towa. There you are. Alright, all done here. What are you up to here, Towa? Oh, I'm just doing a routine check on our school supplies. We don't have a clerk, so I just take care of it on the weekends. All by yourself? She's just as capable as ever. Sorry, I didn't even realize. Let me help you. It's fine. I'm already about halfway done. It seems like we've got all the supplies we could ask for, but nowhere near enough manpower. True. We don't even have anyone in charge of the nurse's office. Between the upcoming Panzer Soldat training and the special lessons, we're definitely going to need someone on call. I suppose we'll all just have to take turns for the time being. I know a little bit of first aid, but well, don't push yourself too much. If there's anything I can help you with, just let me know, okay? Thanks, Rean. Oh, there is something I could use your help with, I come to think of it. Here. Student notebook, Thors Military Academy. Oh, are these the student notebooks for Class VII? Yeah, they were just finished today. Sorry it took so long. Could I get you to hand these out? Yeah, of course. Out of curiosity, why did Class 7's notebooks take so long? Thought Major Michael was supposed to be in charge of preparing these. Well, I asked him about that, and the upcoming special lessons seem to be different for each class. So each class has a slightly different notebook based on its curriculum. Class 7's notebooks were pushed back because it has the fewest students. I see. I'll go hand these out. What are these special lessons all about? We received 3 student notebooks. Sorry for adding to your workload. No, as their homeroom teacher, I'm the one who's supposed to pass these out. Actually, this takes me back to when we were students. You're right. This is kinda nostalgic. Well then, thanks for your help, Rean. Just leave it to me. I hope they're still on campus. Guess I'll take a look around. I'm assuming I wouldn't have been able to leave then. Feels weird just wandering off. Being like, yes, we're done with the conversation. It's like, doesn't feel right. Okay, so we've got the club building down there, but it seems like we've got Altina on the roof, so let's head up top. Or roughly on the roof, or, you know. There she is. I say roughly on the roof, like actually on the roof. I think it's the map was throwing me off, because it looks like on the school building roof section of the map there, it looks like she's inside rather than the bottom right corner. If you look at the map, it's like, it looks like she was over in this building. And it's like, no, she's over here. Like, oh, alright then. Why can't I interact? There we are. Could be very close. Altina, what are you doing here? I thought you went back to the dorm after class. Why are you here alone? Regarding tomorrow's mission during that free day, I've reached a progress block on my investigation. Huh? Are you talking about choosing a club? I attempted to reference documents in the library on the matter. However, that only proved to increase the possible choices. Instructor Rean, please tell me what to choose. Sorry, Altina, I can't. Because only you can figure out what you want to do. Me. Let's make this homework. You've got all day tomorrow to decide too. You can ask other students their opinions if you need to. I can give you advice too, of course. But in the end, you need to decide on your own. Clam Selaeus. I do not understand the purpose, but if this is in order, then so be it. I will excuse myself now. Altina, hey. Was she pouting just now? I hope no one in town spots her riding that thing. I mean, how could they not? It's a thing in the sky. Oops, I forgot to hand her over her student notebook. Well, I guess I'll head back too. Okay, so let's head into this building, which is the clubhouse, everyone. So want to speak to Sandy, but no, we don't do the rounds, because we've done them already on the channel. Down we go, down we go. Feels weird though, just feels so strange not to do it. Training hall. The door is unlocked. Is someone in here? Shut. Phew. Impressive stuff. Instructor Schwarzer? What are you doing here? Just passing by. It's pretty exciting to see the Vander Jewel Blade style in person. Just a pale imitation. I'm nowhere near my father and brother. There's still much for me to learn. I know you train in your dorm, but still kind of surprised to find you in here after school hours. Or does this mean you're one of the lucky students who's decided on a club to join? No, not yet, I'm afraid. Though to be frank, yep, clubs strike me as a waste of valuable time. Time I would rather use to better myself. How's that? I'm here to become a better swordsman, not to distract myself with extracurriculars. And every hour I spend engaging in club activities is an hour of training lost. If I really must join a club, I'd like to join whatever takes the least amount of time and energy. That's one way to look at it, a very stoic, serious way. But trust me, joining a club is hardly a waste of time. It might even make you a better swordsman. How do you mean? I saw it happen to a friend of mine. Not even the photograph. The time she spent in her clubs improved her swordsmanship in more ways than one. Take the time to find a club that will help you grow. Really think about it. I'm not going to force you to join one or anything, but if you need some guidance, I'm here. Understood. Thank you for the advice. Now, may I continue training? Oh, right, yeah. Sorry to interrupt. I can give him his student notebook back at the dorm. Why? Just give it to him now. He's right there, just plunk it down next to him, being like, hey, don't forget this. That's it, that's all you have to do. But no, Randy! That's...
This one's on me.
Wow, thank you so much.
Blech. You're the best, Randy. Oh, sorry, I guess I should start calling you Instructor, huh? Outside of class or training, just Randy is fine. Any ideas for your club? I've been talking to the other students, but I just can't make a decision. Maybe we should choose a club that'll let me move my body. Not a bad idea. I feel that would really suit you. I mean, let's be honest. You wouldn't really fit in with a club that makes you use your head. What do you mean by that? Una and Instructor Randolph. Hey, Schwarzer. You here for a drink too? Huh? I'm just looking around before heading home. I overheard you two talking. How do you two know each other? Don't worry. It's not some sordid, forbidden relationship. Of course it isn't. Why would you even say that? Randy. I mean, Instructor Randolph and I go way back. You really helped me out a lot when I was at the Crossbell Police Academy. The Police Academy, huh? Yeah, she's like a little sister to me. And who'd have guessed we'd have ourselves a little reunion here of all places? Small world, huh? I knew they were both from Crossbell, so I thought maybe... In that case, maybe Una knows him too? Man, I wish you were my instructor, Randy. But no, I had to end up with this guy. Well, sorry for bothering you, I'll get going now. Guess I'll have to give her a student notebook later. Oh, and if you need some help figuring out what club to join, feel free to ask me. Even if I'm not your first pick for a homeroom instructor, I might be able to help you out. Oh. Fine, if I get desperate, I'll ask you. I'm sure there's a reason you ended up as her instructor. Teach her well, you hear me? Loud and clear. I'll leave you guys to catch up. See, even though we're not doing the rounds, it's like we've got to speak to Randy, haven't we? We've got to. Because it's Randy. Uni here is like a little sister to me, so take care of her, yeah? She's got nothing but guts and spirit, so make sure to whip her into shape. What exactly do you mean by nothing but, Randy? Yeah, fair enough, that's the same. It's so strange to think it's like after this game is when I went back to Sky. That's how long it's been. Oh, Instructor Rean, it's nice to see you. You're Gina, right? Gina Linetti, I think is your name? Thank you for always making food for everyone. Your family runs a tavern in Leaves, right? Yes, I'm Barney's daughter. I saw some help wanted ads, so I decided to come help. Everyone is so nice. I'm having a great time here. I'm glad to hear it. Instructor Rean, I see you around here a lot during lunch, but what do you do for dinner? It depends. They do have food for us back at the dorms, if I can make it in time. If not, I just end up cooking something for myself instead. I see, so you can cook too. Yep. No, I wouldn't say I'm a master chef or anything. To be honest, I usually just end up making the same thing. It's not good in terms of nutritional balance. I know, would you like this? Rean obtained a recipe book. These are recipes for the foods that the cafeteria recommends. Rean obtained a recipe for chunky potato salad and 3 sets of ingredients. Ingredients too. Thank you. You didn't have to do all this. It's no problem. Where would this school be without its instructor? Or instructors? Plus, it would make me really happy if you got inspired to cook more. Understood. Do my best. About making food. Someone remind me, is there any quests related to this? Because, like, can I ignore it with this quick going back through? Or do I have to pay attention to it because it could lead to a quest later on that I should pay attention to? Because I can't remember. If you have a recipe, ingredients, you can cook food. You can learn recipes by trying dishes at restaurants. You can also learn them from recipe books. When certain characters make a dish, they may make a unique dish that is different from the recipe. Depending on what dish you have them cook, they may also end up making superb food or even something downright peculiar. Be sure to experiment with new party members. Indeed. Yes, who have we got left? The Hangar. Because I imagine there's Tita and Schmidt. Let me see, so the Panzer Soldat hangar is part of the research building. Valimar, the Ashen Knight? No Jeffrey yet. See Professor Schmidt and Valimar at the far end. Then lined up along the wall. Whoa! Owie, I made a mess. You okay? Oh, wait, you're... Oh, Instructor Schwarzer? Thank you so much for helping me pick everything up. Don't mention it. We haven't talked since we met on the train, have we? Oh, you're right. Tita Russell.
My name's Tita Russell. I'm in Class 9, Military Finance.
But will you help?
Nice to meet you again, Instructor Schwarzer.
Likewise. You helped navigate us through the keep the other day, right? Oh, I'm so sorry you all had to be dropped into a place like that. No need to apologize, that was definitely the professor's fault. You've been here 2 weeks now. Are you getting used to life in Erebonia yet? Yes, very much so. All my classmates are so nice too. Right now, I'm prepping the Panzer Soldats for the training exercises. Oh, is that so? Well, thanks for working on that so soon. I want more details about why Tita's here now. Now I understand her life and stuff like that and what she's done. Just want more details. No, it's no problem at all. I've been looking forward to seeing the Empire's famous humanoid weapons. Now that I can finally get a good look at them, I'm blown away by how amazing the technology is. ZCF was also researching bipedal machinery, but the Soldat's design philosophy is so different. It's really eye-opening. ZCF stands for Zeiss Central Factory, right? It's a famous workshop in Laberle, if I recall correctly. I remember you're from Laberle, but are you related to ZCF somehow? You could say that, yes. It's because I'm involved with them that I was able to become an exchange student here. But who did you exchange with? Involved with them? If that's how you want to put it. How much longer will I need to wait for my blueprints and tools? Sorry. You said before. What did you mean by that, Professor Schmidt? Just that the responsibility of looking after her was forced on me. by one of my fellow disciples. Wait, fellow disciple? That means... I knew the name Russell sounded familiar. That's right, Professor Russell is my grandfather. But I'm still just an apprentice myself. Well, let's see. Let's use this opportunity to see your ability to improvise. Huh? Schwarzer, do you have the sepif you got from the operational test the other day? Give it to this girl and have her make a quartz with it. That's so sudden. Don't you think she needs to get ready first? It's okay, I got this. As a technician, I need to have these kinds of support skills. Are you sure? Then here you go. Besides that drill over there. Yes, of course. Make any quartz at the workshop. You can use the workshop by talking to Tita and selecting Modify Orpiment. I was hoping she was going to say it.
I'll help.
Jesus Christ! Like, calm
Thanks.
down. What? What did you say? I'm deaf!
I'll help.
Thank bloody hell. It's still so loud. It's still so loud. Oh, God. Let's get an attack. Just because it's an easy one to get.
Thanks.
What? Here you go, Instructor Rean. Thanks. The way she acts reminds me of George. Looks like only the bare minimum of preparations have been completed. Enough time has been wasted on useless talk. Get back to maintenance work, disciple candidate. Yes. Goodbye now. Yeah, goodbye. Professor A. Russell, like Professor Schmidt, is one of the Professor Epstein's 3 disciples. I had heard the name before, but she's his granddaughter, huh? Well, if she's going to be Professor Schmidt's disciple, then I wish her luck. Anyway, we found 4 of the latest Panther Soldat models here. While I'm here, I better go talk to Valimar. You can now select Open Slot and Customize Weapon at the workshop. Additionally, you can select Exchange to trade Sepith masses you obtain throughout the game for better money. You can trade Elemental Sepith at the workshop, but it can also be used to create quartz and open slots, so do so wisely. Sepith masses are only good for trading for mirror, so make sure to do so whenever you're short on funds. Oh, I guess it's about time to leave campus. Got nothing else to do, I suppose I could head back to the dorm. Once you're finished with your after-school patrols, you can return to the dorm from the main gate. Well, I think we shall end this part here then. There's no red exclamation on Valimar, which means he's not part of the requirements. Did I just slide then? Felt like I slided? Sluded. Yes. So yeah, there's no more red exclamations other than to head back to Leaves. So yeah, we'll end this part here, and the next part we'll head back to Leaves. Ta-ta for now.